Welcome everyone to Karmic Dynasty. I am Joyous Wrong right now. More on that later if necessary for you. More on that later. I'm Joyous Wrong though. This is Karmic Dynasty. We are here right now for the part 3 of this study group of Bobby Hemmitt and Aleister Crowley. Acknowledgements right now to the multiple platforms we're streaming to, starting number 1 with Seba, Khepra, Ptah. I appreciate your audience, each of you viewers from over there. I appreciate you taking in this content of Karmic Dynasty and engaging with us and the other audiences that are here as well. And next is share my video, my bad. Next, I am acknowledging the Emperor of Karmic Dynasty, Abdiel Ben Levi L. And we are streaming live also to his YouTube channel, Tribe Up 777999. I appreciate all of you viewers as well for coming in here and visiting Karmic Dynasty. Come on over here directly sometime and check out some more videos. If you missed any parts or you want to know anything else I'm referencing, just come on over to the platform, give us a little visit, check us out over here on Karmic Dynasty. Either way, to your respective channel, subscribe if you have not, comment, like, share the video, and give that energy to that YouTube channel, Facebook group, et cetera, you are viewing from. All right, let's see what's going on now. Okay, now, I always share how I came about the video. If you missed it, go to part 1, check it out. And what else? So this evening, right now, time, evening, day, afternoon, where you at? Yeah, I'm talking to you wherever you at. Ooh, breathing. Okay. We starting out today's study group on based on, okay. In the words of feedback and commenting. All right, so we're going straight over to my YouTube channel right quick, and we're gonna start out the show this way today. I am sharing the feedback from part 1. We still rolling on feedback from part 1. So in part 1's comments, we have here, which leads us into today's part of this study group. So right here at Solid Snake says, bro, ain't this the fool that saw that demon alien? Okay, politely. Bro, who is you talking to? I mean, the way y'all come off though and be talking, I mean, you in your head talking and you type out what you say. I don't know where you at with the bro, but, and what fool? You know, there's a bunch of us around here right now that might have saw a demon and alien. So, you know, me, I'm like, I'm not going to be one to assume. I'm going to ask you. I said, welcome to Karmic Dynasty. Thank you for your inquiry. Who are you referring to on the demon alien question? You know, so then Solid Snake says, to the one Crowley summoned on April 8, 9, 10, the one that came to him and spoke to him, the beast. I said, this is an ongoing study group of these 2 men. I'm conducting a series. I'm not sure I know what you're speaking of. Would you share more about the April summons? So then CJ Johnson, 2900, says, yeah, he saw a wisp who gave the book of law. I said, oh, welcome as always to Karmic Dynasty. Thank you for your clarity. Just thinking of the Goetia alone, I'm sure he saw demons a lot. You're speaking of a wasp that spoke the book of the law through Aleister's wife. We haven't gotten, excuse me, y'all, we haven't gotten to that part of this study group, ongoing study group. I see the student working ahead that initiated this thread. We're preparing for our next session this Thursday, 8 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time, which is now. We'll see you all there. I appreciate all of your continuous support to the platform. And they said, thanks, and you're welcome. And let me reply and like all this right now. So right now, what we're going to do is go over here to Wikipedia right now. And we're looking at Aleister Crowley. And I haven't covered or looked at him specifically, but let's look at some specifics for him right now. Born Edward Alexander Crowley. He was an English occultist, philosopher, ceremonial magician, poet, and a painter. The painter, I never heard anybody talk about Aleister Crowley being a painter. See how easily people get caught up over one thing you do, and then they just want to take it to the extreme. This man can't get credit as a painter. I'm curious what some of his paintings look like. I'm gonna have to check that out and see what's up a time or two from now. Hey, Cody. He's speaking over here from his YouTube channel today. I know that's right. Moderators is in here. I appreciate you being here, Cody. Take care of that audience over there. Right now, ain't nothing going on over there as far as I know, because Mrs. Latina Jordan's in there with you, and she chilling with her love and light to me, and as well to you, sister. Always teachable. Me too. Always teachable. And that's what we do around here on Karmic Dynasty. So we over here learning, we being teachable today. And I appreciate you for being in here again, ma'am, lady, sister. I appreciate you. I love your energy coming here. I do. Let's see. So going forward, because he's not only a painter, but he's also a novelist and a mountaineer. What? Y'all, we don't talk. Okay, but from things I know of Aleister Crowley, I could see where this ties in to those Tibetan monks, and I don't think we're going that far today. So he founded the religion, the Lema. It's a Western esoteric and occult social or spiritual philosophy, as well as a new religious movement that was founded in the early 1900s by Aleister Crowley. I'm not going in there right now. Okay, so identifying himself as the prophet entrusted with guiding humanity into the eon of hours. And this is in the religion of the Lema that he founded. It's believed that the history of humanity can be divided into a series of eons, each of which was accompanied by its own forms of magical and religious expression in the early 20th century. A prolific writer, he published widely over the course of his life. Very well. He was born to a wealthy family in Royal Leamington Spa, the Warwickshire. Crowley rejected his parents' fundamentalist Christian Plymouth Brethren faith to pursue an interest in Western esotericism. He was educated at Trinity College at the University of Cambridge, where he focused his attentions on mountaineering and poetry, resulting in several publications. Some biographers allege that here he was recruited into the British Intelligence Agency, responsible for collecting analysis and exploiting foreign and domestic intelligence, providing military intelligence, and performing espionage and counter-espionage, further suggesting that he remained a spy throughout his life. In 1989, he joined the esoteric Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, where he was trained in ceremonial magic by Samuel Liddell MacGregor Mathers, where he was a British occultist, and Alan Bennett. He was an English Buddhist. All right, he went mountaineering in Mexico with Oscar Eckenstein, and he was an English person before studying Hindu and Buddhist practices in India. In 1904, he married Rose Edith Kelly, and they honeymooned in Cairo, Egypt, where Crowley wrote down the Book of the Law. It's a central sacred text of Thelema. Aleister Crowley said that it was dictated to him by a beyond human being who called himself Awas. Ewas, however. So this is the point of the introduction tonight. It gets us to here. So this is what we'll be looking at this right now, the Book of the Law in this broadcast. It's a sacred text that serves as the basis for Thelema. He said that the book had been dictated by a supernatural entity named Awas. I'm rolling with Awas today for this pronunciation. So it said that this is the given name to a voice that the English occultist Crowley and ceremonial magician. Okay, so I'm wrong. Let me start over. Awas is the name given to a voice that the English occultist and ceremonial magician Aleister Crowley reported to have heard on April 8th, 9th, and 10th in 1904. Crowley reported that this voice, which he considered originated with the non-corporeal being, dictated a text known as the Book of the Law. Now, I'm not going to go down here too much, who provided him with announcing the start of the Aeon Horus. The Book of the Law declared that his followers should do what thou wilt, which Crowley interpreted as an injunction to seek true will through the practice of ceremonial magic. Now it goes into another paragraph down here and talks about China. So it doesn't, this is the introduction also, so I don't know if anywhere it's going to go into detail about his wife, the alien demon, as the commenter in the audience on part 1 of this series mentioned, if that information is going to be in here. But either way, yeah, check it out. It's the story. And hold on, what's this? That's a drawing of Crowley by someone else. I guess I could do a Control F and look for this book, but either way, yeah, we're moving forward. I actually have the Book of the Law, that Wikipedia up here, so we'll look at that right now. And before we move further, all right, it's here, everybody sees it. Okay, so we're gonna look at this. I also, some of what's in this book, first of all, on part 1, I mentioned a quote that Bobby Hemmitt used from the Book of the Law, and it was based on, like, what is it, like rulers and their conviction is some like being soft. I had to find it. I found it also in here, the 3 magical books of Solomon. This is where I found the on page 16, I think, or it's on page 16. What was the I guess I could show it to y'all. I ain't gotta read it from my notes. Page 16. But anyway, we'll get to that in the Galatian. Right now, we're gonna look at the Book of the Law that this alien demon recited to Aleister Crowley through Aleister's wife. So commonly known as the Book of Law. Again, we got all that. So here's some more. It was said that it was dictated to him by a beyond human being who called himself Awas. Rose Edith Kelly, Crowley's wife, wrote 2 phrases in the manuscript. The 3 chapters of the book are spoken by the deities. All right, y'all, hold on, I'm gonna give me something to drink. Because I'm looking at this word. And I don't know how they pronouncing it, but I know it as Newt, the N-U-T, not the N-U-I-T. So let me roll back. The 3 chapters of the book are spoken by the deities Newt, Hadid, and Rahur Kuit. I'm rolling with them pronunciations. Through the reception of the book, Crowley proclaimed the arrival of a new stage in the spiritual evolution of humanity to be known as the Eon of Horus. The primary precept of this new eon is the charge, do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. The book contains 3 chapters, each of which was alleged to be written down in 1 hour, beginning at noon on April 8th, April 9th, and April 10th in Cairo, Egypt in the year 1904. Crowley states that the author was an entity named Awas, whom he later referred to as his personal holy guardian angel. Biographer Lawrence Sutin quotes private diaries that fit this story and writes that if ever Crowley uttered the truth of his relation to the book, his public account accurately describes what he remembered on this point. Crowley himself wrote certain very serious questions have arisen with regard to the method by which this book was obtained. I do not refer to those doubts, real or pretended, which hostility engenders, for all such are dispelled by study of the text. No forger could have prepared so complex a set of numerical and literal puzzles. So on this note, there is apparently a complex, a set of numerical and literal puzzles. Now, as we also saw, Crowley was a painter. He was a mountaineer. These are things people not talking about. They also not talking about things like in the Book of the Law, which was said to be uttered to Crowley through his wife by an alien demon being. I have yet to hear anyone speak of the set of numerical and literal puzzles. Why? Because y'all not good with numbers? Or y'all not good with puzzles? Because they one and the same. Numbers are puzzles. It's plural. Numerical numbers is plural. So anytime you missing one, you taking away from the puzzle. Without the whole of a number, it becomes, of course, fractioned, another mathematical term in regards to numerical beings. So, and then some people are good for reading things and comments and or reiterating, re-uttering what someone else has said and thought and theoried on someone. And a lot of times when it comes to YouTube channel comment section, especially after the video, I really see that as the case. I have yet to hear anyone speak of Aleister Crowley and speak of the numerical and literal puzzles. Why? Because furthermore, a lot of you that's in the comment section talking crazy in half sentences and half, you're not fully informational. I got to pull information from you. That's my son, if y'all hearing, he laughing in timing. But the thing is, y'all not problem solvers. You're not problem solvers. And that's the issue. You're not even looked into the publication, the text yourself to see what you can get from it. You piggybacking off of somebody else being the yes man. Let me grab my logo, my banner, all right, because I feel me about to get heated up. Possibly. There we go. Parental advisory, explicit content. Halito fam, Johnson, he ain't here from YouTube. Chilling with us. That's what's up. Halito. I appreciate you being in here. All right, come on, Cody, with that truth. Don't get my moderators on, y'all. Don't get my moderators started. None of them, ever. People, as I said in part 1, the whole summary of this series for me that I gathered from that one video of the 7-part series lecture that Bobby Hemmitt had, that is our reference video for this series, is to learn who you are for yourself. Learn who you are for yourself. Don't be so caught up in what other people are doing, what other people are saying. Give it to them again, Cody. What other people are saying, and you're not looking for yourself. Do you know how puzzled you look to us who are numerically sound? The golden ratio, the whole of everything is on a number system. Anytime you take away from that, you've taken away from yourself. So at this point, I am saying, quit being a yes man. Quit not looking for yourself to grow and become all that you already are. You just need to know some things for yourself. Quit running around behind somebody else's truth and get your own. Y'all get on my nerves sometimes in that damn comment section. I do my best to be cordial, but y'all get on my nerves. Find yourself. And another thing, really a pet peeve of mine at this point in life is a lot of us talk about a source. The source. And that means the source is where all comes from. Everything. And source sent it out, then everything goes to source when it's done being separated from source. Everything goes to source again. So I really have issues when people want to tear down somebody and their writings and their works and what they say they saw and who they say they heard. In a world where we got different classes of people in here, different backgrounds. The Bible people, you Christians, there's nothing new under the sun. So with nothing new being under the sun, and for y'all source people, that means whatever Aleister Crowley said he got, he said he heard, he said he saw, it didn't come into existence at that time. It's been like he the only person that said he saw an alien. Like he the only person said he saw a demon or heard a demon talking to him. So now he's devil. He is evil. He is. What is wrong with y'all? You just jump to who evil? What's evil in your pocket? What you hear yesterday? Who was talking to you yesterday? What did you create yesterday? That, you know what you did? You went to the comment section and you created a half-assed sentence based on somebody telling you through the reading in my comment section something. So in some terms, parallel, the originator of that thread is Awas the demon, and your ass is the Aleister Crowley in the comment section over here talking about what you heard, what you saw, and you creating your half-assed sentences in the comment section on Karmic Dynasty. That's what you're doing. I'm going to address you. I'm going to address you. I got so much going on as me in life, period, and it always has been, and others, we all do. So you're in the comment section, I'm polite. Welcome to Karmic Dynasty. Welcome to Karmic Dynasty. But once I get in, I put it off in this folder till I get to it. And in this series, 8 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time, Mondays and Thursdays is when I get to it. So I need to pull your comment forward. I just might be getting on your ass about your comments. So based on what I just realized, that means this person in the comment section is a whole hypocrite. He actually mirrors Aleister Crowley. Straight reflection. So where Aleister Crowley came from, source, and on the term of nothing's new under the sun, The goddamn ass in the damn credits comment section just proved that. I think I don't need to say any more on that. Y'all know where I'm coming from. Good grief, Charlie Brown. This how y'all really be. There's nothing wrong with this book. There's nothing wrong with the works of Aleister Crowley. It's not. You'd have to know about it to even have an idea of an opinion. And you'd have to study it. Just because somebody puts something in a book you think is real? You think everything in a book is, or a writing or a painting is the true, real interpretation of a message coming across from the creator of that work? You serious? When y'all, whoever knows of a creator in the flesh that outputs in any form, the full message of what's inside, oh, y'all let me know. I need to see this special being. First of all, in a world where we're working with English, which is a bastardized language and full of spells. Speaking of evil and spells, all in the Karmic Dynasty comment section, conjuring up plenty of spells through the spellings of those words. No one is able to truly bring an interpretation of what's inside across out to us in any English. The English alone diminishes the value of the output that streams out from within us. Are we serious around here? I just like for a crew, a bunch, a boat, a ship, yacht, a whole continent, maybe have a 90% of the planet to just shut up. A lot of times there's more said in being quiet. It is. There's more said in being quiet. Really can't even. So in that theory and thought and so much more within here, I have no problem bringing Aleister Crowley, Bobby Hemmitt, and his Baphomet teachings up here, and the sigils of this Goetia. I have no problem bringing none of this up here. None. I don't have no problem sharing this. Because what is this? Who told them this is what this is? Perspective. I was talking to somebody earlier today about perspective. Perspective is everything. These little printed characters on this page, these pages, like these printed characters on these pages, y'all is taking them for face value and they laying down on the page. Y'all ever stand the letters up? They look slightly different. You can look around the corner at a letter E. Come on now. Y'all need to look past and beyond, because no one can truly interpret anything in its fullness, because we are a fracture of the source and there is nothing new under the sun. So in that regards, that means someone else needs to take a look at this and bring their interpretation or not. Keep it to yourself. Get you a journal. Get you a memoir. The memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty. That was the beginnings of this, my platform journey. Karmic Dynasty. But either way, what I'm telling y'all is just cut it out. It's not that important. So we about to go in here because this unnecessary to keep talking. Y'all, we get the point. And anybody got any information, issue with my point, I know I look like I don't care right now. And moving forward, speaking of sigils, I'm gonna go over here and look at this right quick. And these are some sigils. And speaking of me and mine, where is my book? Notebook. I'm not. Let me pull off this note right here because that's on something else. Let me show you. Y'all see that number 49 up here? Crocel. That's how I say it. Crocel. The 49th spirit is Crocel or Crokel, however you say it. He appeareth in the form of an angel. He is a duke, great and strong, speaking something mystically of hidden things. Hidden shouldn't need to be brought forth and come on here. See that? This is my study book. Crocel, View Hell, and Crocel. View Hell, View Heal, however, is the demon, and Crocel is my angel. This is my study. This is old. I've been studying. This is my notebook. This ain't yesterday's news. This book been in motion. I actually learned teaching myself how to summon the demon angel. And I got the sigil in here. The one y'all see over, I drew it. I don't know where it's at right now, but I drew it. Learning things. I better get y'all life right. Quit being scared of it. It ain't nothing but some ink on some paper. That came out somebody. So what? If he said an angel came and spoke into the book of the law to him, then everything be all right. Y'all better watch out as them angels. And I actually, that's in another book, because that is deeply personal, private angels and daemons. Y'all better check yourself for playing in life with people, running your mouth. Because as soon as somebody start asking questions, they ain't got no answers. Remember the comment section? I'm like, who are you talking about? Somebody else had to come and speak it for them. Because all that's that fool that heard that demon and alien. You got some dates. I just pulled them out of April 8th, 9th, and 10th out of Wikipedia myself. You ain't saying nothing. Saying nothing. Nothing. At all. You know what? Get me in my things. Okay. Moving forward, we're going back over here. Goodness. All right. So just for y'all to know, let's see a little bit about who this character is. This angel is. He teacheth the art of geometry and the liberal sciences. He, at the command of the exorcist, will produce great noises like the rushing of many waters, although there be none. So there's sound and nothing visual of evidence to go with it. He warmeth waters and discovereth baths. He was of the order of the potestates or powers before his fall, as he declared unto King Solomon. He governeth 48 legions of spirits. His seal is this, the which wear thou as aforesaid. This. There's many sigils in here. And I had me a reading. I had me a sigil of reading. So y'all, you want to know who your angel or demon is? I think I got mine from Khepra, Ptah. His information is in the description below. But he does many readings of many types. So y'all can contact him on Orisha readings, which is what we'll be looking into more a little bit here and there throughout. A lot of great Orisha videos on Karmic Dynasty. So check through the videos, select the filter popular in YouTube on my channel, and the Orishas will be at near the top. And those are Khepra Ptah's works. So if you want to know more about what an Orisha is, what each Orisha, more about them, check out that information. The videos are on Karmic Dynasty. It's all here. It's all here. That's just an example of the Goetia, because I mentioned that a few times today. And we are going to look at, you know what? Well, no. Yeah, it's the truth, Cody. It's the truth. All right, so where I want to go next, because we almost wrapping it up around here today. Sometimes it ain't about looking into the real, so-called real topic of the day. It's about looking into yourself and watching your conduct and who you showing yourself to be. What is it? Study to show thyself approved. What's that quote go? Study to show thyself approved. Yeah, it's the whole scripture. You're not approved. You're studying to show thyself denied. That's why y'all missing some characteristic traits. That's why a bunch of us have issues in this world, because you're not even studying to be approved. You was a excelling student at studying to show thyself denied. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Denied. Shem HaMephorash. All right, so I already shared and briefed my views on the Shem, the divine name of extension. The Shem HaMephorash is Hebrew for name of extension. It's the famed 72-fold name of divinity. In truth, it is a collection of 72 three-letter names which embody the great will of the zodiac. Zodiac. As I mentioned before in part 1, this Shem HaMephorash is a word that Bobby Hemmitt uses a lot in this reference video that we have for this study group. And so write it down, jot it down. It's the spelling of it. Leaving it here for a few seconds for y'all to screenshot it, write it down, however you want to do it, because we're going to be looking more into this. I just need y'all to know this. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Where is I being at? Where was I being at? All right. From these names, we derive 72 angelic princes responsible for the manifestation of the zodiacal forces in reality, and who act as guides and protectors through our world. Angelic princes, angels, responsible for the manifestation of the zodiacal forces. Angels manifesting zodiac forces, guides and protectors. So once more, let me look at the hypocrisy here. Again, as I don't always, but I have it in mind. I might not say it out loud. In the world of zodiacs, related in the terms of world of astrology, the Bible speaks against astrology. So how is the angelic prince works of the zodiac get mixed in with astrology? There's different types of angels out there. All of them ain't got them puffy little rosy cheeks and little curly blonde hair and them perfect wings, white wings, snow powder white wings. Get it together, people. Get it together. All types of wrong around here. Hypocrisy. The Shem HaMephorash has been cited with numerous Middle Age and Renaissance texts, most recognizable to those of us here in West would perhaps be Agrippa's 3 books of the occult philosophy. It was sometime after this, the 17th century, that Kircher added his knowledge and experiences with the name of extension into popular Kabbalistic lore. Y'all see that added to? I said that earlier. Somebody makes something. There's nothing wrong with you adding to it. Okay? That's just what we all do. We add on. There wasn't a beginning, and we just add on and accumulate and stuff. In the following century, the name is well known among a brotherhood known as the True Knight Mason Elect Kohens of the Universe. Hear this. It is thus perhaps needless to state the importance of the Shem HaMephorash in both magical and religious rites. This essay is an attempt to offer to the English-speaking public, perhaps for the first time, a comprehensive explanation of the divine name of extension, along with its practical applications. Attempt to offer to the English-speaking public, which to me implies it's been spoken to other speaking peoples, because to attempt to talk to some English people who working with some broken down words anyway, oh, that's definitely a tiresome attempt, I would assume. I'm gonna make an assumption. I'm gonna use my assumptions on English speaking people and attempts to bring them anything in a comprehensive explanation. Either way, this is by no means a complete text as much, because you can't bring no English-speaking people anything complete. You got comprehension issues and apparently numerical issues. As much about this aspect of Kabbalah remains in obscure and untranslated classical text. Classical, because there's nothing classical about English-speaking people. Nothing at all. My hope is to update this essay as new information is added. Oh, new information. Updates. Added. Oh, you mean things change, things become new, things evolve and develop, and everything ain't stuck back in time over there where Aleister Crowley was at. It ain't over there stuck where he was at. Things have developed since I was talked to him. No, it was not developed. It just was revealed. Uncovered, because again, nothing's new under the sun, and everything comes from source and goes back to source when it's done being what it was outsourced, fractured up to be. It's not added. It's just shared because it wasn't shared before. My hope is to update this essay as new information is added to my own store of knowledge and experience with these powerful angels and the divine names which empower them. Interesting. So extensions was mentioned. We're going to read a little bit about this. The first thing to be understood about the Shem HaMephorash is the meaning of its label. Many texts tell us that the name derives from the tetragrammaton with its letters extended. However, this assertion makes little sense at first glance. Especially if you're first glancing with some English language on your ass. Oh, you're going to have to take a second glance, maybe a 72-fold glance. The 72-fold name itself comes from 3 verses of Exodus. Oh, the Bible itself? Well, the Bible walls of pages that houses excerpt of the Exodus. But this shall be covered later. That's what it says. We're going to cover this later. And there is no way to extend the tetragram to obtain the same letters. I was perplexed over exactly how the tetragram was related to the Shem HaMephorash at all, outside of the fact that the latter is associated with the zodiac, and the zodiac itself is ruled by 12 permutations of the tetragrammaton. That, however, does not explain the concept of extending the divine name. So I hear and see a big old question mark right there. Question mark. And we're going to leave that there. And I got some, speaking of zodiacs and things, because as I said, with the Shem HaMephorash and Bobby Hemmitt mentioning it, we're going to be looking into it more and saying it more. Also, with the zodiac, there's a reference to the astrology. And with the reference to the astrology, I must share with y'all, once again, who don't have it. So when you go into your personal studies, and if you be interested in some astrological dice, because when you want to look at some planets, because when you want to look at, let me get my pen right, some planets or some signs or the houses, what y'all using? The internet? Y'all got some flashcards? What y'all got in hand to study that? What y'all got in hand to study that? I don't know about y'all, but I got in hand these astrological zodiac dice. Michael calls his contact information in the description below. Get you a set of these dice. Starting with the black ones, which represent the houses. The green ones, of course, represent what they represent, the planets. And the blue ones represents the zodiac, the signs. Okay, get y'all some. Contact Michael Coles. The information's in the description below. And get your set. Also, speaking on astrology, we are still filtering through the responses we're getting on the Vedic astrology teachers. We not yet confident. We ain't ready yet to pick what we got. We ain't ready yet. We need some more options. So you got some, contact myself or Elmore and send us that feedback on a Vedic astrology teacher that you know or that you may be one. And because we got a project going on and we need to share a native, but hey, we an expert in all things. Ain't nothing new under the sun. We all come from source. So shoot, I'll be y'all Vedic astrology teacher. Ain't like I ain't brought it to the platform twice already, but I brought in the people from the place where it is from, India. But hey, they was a teacher. They was a student at one time. What Latina call it? Miss Jordan, what she call it? A learner. That's what she called it. They was a learner at one time. I'm a learner too. Teachable. I've been teachable. I've been studying Vedic astrology. I turn the script tomorrow, right now. Forget tomorrow. I flip the script right now. I'm a certified professional Vedic astrology teacher. I teach y'all some things on this one. But I like to not be the center of the room. I like to share the space. So definitely we're looking to bring somebody up here. I'm glad you got you a pair. Because these things is the truth. One day I'll bring them up here and I'll show y'all how they work. But today, y'all need to go check it out and get your own. Now, also, as Bobby Hemmitt has shared, the astrology is zodiacs are linked to the tarot, the major arcana and the minor arcana. So if you want you some pretty shiny gold trimmed cards, go in the description, go and copy in some manner secure, capture Michael Cole's contact information and contact him and get you some. Contact him and get you up. Get you your own set. King of Scarabs. Look at me. I'm going to learn y'all something. Three of Scepters. Where your ass at? Standing there looking like you need this dice set because you don't got the information you all the way need on them houses, the signs, and the planets. Don't play with me. I'm reading these cards to y'all. This is a group reading right now. I am not mocking tarot readers, but hey, I'm saying in my strength, this is a group. I'm declaring right. This is what I'm gonna do. What the next one say? Three of Ankhs. Life. Three of them. Get your life together. Quit reiterating other people's lives and realize that your life, the life you're reiterating and everybody else is a fraction of the source. That's three. The source, the one your ass follow because you don't know how to be a leader. Read what it next says. Ma'at. Now, a lot of people reference Ma'at as balance. I reference Ma'at as the mother of the being of getting your life right. Quit playing. Hell wrong with y'all, some of y'all. I'm about to get off here. But I'm serious. Playing with me. And Khonsu, the moon. Because your gloomy ass need to get some stuff right. Go get you some moonlight. Go study. Go reflect. Go take that water energy and cleanse your ass straight. That's what you do. Did I say that was the last one or I said one more? I said one more. I don't remember what I said. Because right now I want to do one more. All right. Three of Swords. Ooh. Get your life right. All right, y'all. Okay. Karmic Dynasty. Joyous from I am. You have been here to witness part 3 of the Bobby Hemmitt and Aleister Crowley study group. We're here to study these men. And whatever, we ain't got no curriculum around here. We ain't got nothing laid out because Karmic Dynasty is unscripted. Okay? Y'all got me? Okay. Dang it. So I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks to you too. Divine Culture Talk 99.9%. Thanks to you too from your YouTube channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate your input today. I love your feedback. That's what's up. You is what's up. Oh, y'all got me going. I got myself going. Nobody did it. I ain't about to blame y'all. I did it to myself. I love y'all. I love y'all. We flow, we roll. Hey, also, I'm going to be back soon. I need to update y'all on this lecture that I'm putting together right now. Lecture event in Tennessee. I need to see y'all there. So I'll be bringing y'all some information real soon to keep you updated on the when, the where, the why, the how, the who, because I ain't going to be there by myself. I'm just the one. No, this ain't. Yeah, I ain't about to be there by myself. All right, y'all. All right. From Karmic Dynasty.